is something out there. I'm sure of it.
Well, and stop looking out the window. Let's have a look.
That's the noise I heard. It must be a wolf.
If I'm honest, that sounds a bit bigger than a wolf. Maybe it's better to go back inside.
Charge, you witless redneck!
Far into the southern reaches of Gondor there lies a great city, inhabited by rich traders and protected by knights of the Silver Swan. Gondor's trading capital owes their success to its location, it being easy to reach for Gondorian barter ships and nearly impossible to raid for corsairs from the south. In between its walls there live men, as well as elves, which brings me to the most important person here, ruler of the city and its surrounding fiefdom Dol Amroth, Prince Imrahil.
Elfir, what news is so important to worth my bothering?
Our allies are in grave danger, Father. The beacons of Minas Tirith are lit. Uncle Denethor calls for aid.
Captain?
It is true, my lord. Me and your son spotted the beacon from the western outpost. A dark force is on the move in the east. A force led by the Dark Lord Side. They want the White Tower.
I know what lurks in Mordor, and if they want to capture Minas Tirith, Gondor will fall.
There's still hope for the free peoples in Middle-earth. If we gather our units today and depart tomorrow, we can be there in time.
You're right. We have to prepare for battle now. Captain, how many soldiers can you gather before nightfall?
About 500 men-at-arms, my lord.
I want all men armed and ready to gather at the barracks in 5 hours. We will march tomorrow morning.
Good afternoon, my lad. What do you need?
Don't call me lad. I'm Elfir, Prince Imrahil's son.
I'm sorry, laddie. So what brings you to my weapons store?
I need the finest bow you have. I'll need it when I'll march to war tomorrow.
So the little laddie is going to war. How old are you actually?
It doesn't matter. What would you know about war anyways? You're a smithy.
Well, I was the former general of the army of the Prince of Dol Amroth.
You're the former general. But what does the former general mean now? War has changed.
I like your passion, laddie. Let me get you that bow. It's of elvish make. Men barely wield it, but you have elven blood, laddie. Here, take it.
That looks magnificent. Pleasure to meet you, ex-general. Have a good day. Here, You can keep the change.
Pleasure to meet you too, lad. Have a good one.
Elfir, I need to talk to you in person. Have an ale, son. You can't join us to battle. You have to stay here and rule in my place.
The Prince of Dol Amroth? Me? I don't know how to rule. What do I need to do?
You have to get the villagers of LOTR to safety, behind the walls of Dol Amroth.
I guess my bow will have to wait. If this is really the best place you see fit for me, consider it done, father. I will depart tomorrow. Ruling the peninsula.
Quicken your pace, soldiers. Our allies are in need of aid. We need to reach the White Tower quick.
Oh no. We have company. What is that? Stego, stay here. I'm gonna check it out. What's that movement?
Here it is. Hurry, scum, come on. These are hot wood rice. They will keep the fires on for a while. Cause somebody light a damn torch in here. It's as dark as Mordor itself. Come on, get chopping.
Where is it coming from? An archer!
There has to be a camp nearby. Stego, it's too dangerous for you out here. Run back to the stables. I'll see you tomorrow. Come on.
army has departed. Dol Amroth is free to conquer.
Nice. Murder all the nasty Gondorians.
We attack tomorrow.
Traders of Gondor and Dol Amroth. LOTR has been burned to the ground. None of its villagers survived. There is a great danger coming for us.
Prince Elfer, tell me everything! There's not many bright minds left out here. It's just me, you, ex-General George, and a bunch of Gondorian traders. Join me now in the halls of the prince. We have to plan a strategy.
Alfir, laddie, good to see you again.
Good to see him alive. There's bad news.
Orcs have somehow crossed our borders and set up a camp in the forest. They're planning an attack right as we speak.
What? How?
There were ships, corsairs, Easterlings. I bet they sailed through the Bay of Belfalas unseen.
Does that mean the village is overrun?
Unfortunately, yes. No villagers survived.
So when can we expect them to be here?
Most likely after nightfall. There were at least 200 of them, including half-trolls.
Buggers.
We have to plan a defensive strategy. We can't run. It's too late for that. We must somehow defeat them.
We don't have to battle them.
We can't run, Elfir. We can't give up the castle.
That's not what I meant. I meant we hide in it. We hide with all the food and we trap them on the peninsula so they starve.
And do what? Let them bring down the gate?
Listen to my plan and do it, okay? We don't have much time. You know the plan, right?
Sure, be swift, but silent, like a summer breeze.
I gotta admit, Gorin, that was one hell of a metaphor. But this is not the time to be a poet. Know what to do, Gorin. Lead the way to the bridge.
Come on, let's go, go, go. Follow me.
The witless ratbags blew up the bridge, but they're too late. Dol Amroth is orcish now.
Ugly, this is madness. I say we burn this place to the ground. These treacherous men are always up to something. I can smell it when they are. It's a stinking trap. Why else would they blow up the bridge?
Sauron's orders were to take Dol Amroth and keep it so we will.
But the stinking little rat-eaters are hiding all of the loot.
We will search the castle for food. After the war, the Corsairs will come to our aid.
You brainless dirtbag. You have less brains than a Nuruk. We will starve. We will starve, you will see. They're hiding all of the loot. What are we gonna do? The Hastings will turn against you.
So remember, people, don't put on any lights. We gotta hide up here as long as we can, until our food supplies run out, or until the orcs starve or kill each other. I don't know how long we'll have to be in here, but I know it's our only option. So please just stick to the plan. Your prince knows what he's doing. Good night.
So Elfir, talk me through the next move.
There is no next move, Gorin.
No next move?
We smoke pipe weed. We wait. We hope. We count the days.
You know, I'm loyal to Dol Amroth's prince for 15 years. And I've always respected the prince's decisions. But right now, I'm wondering, did you think this plan through at all? I mean, what if they find us? Or what if they burn Dol Amroth to the ground?
Gorin. Tell me what other option we had.
Okay, hiding in the back room of the palace was kind of a smart idea. But now if your plan doesn't work, or the army doesn't return, we're doomed!
Orcs are the most witless creatures of all. I think they'll find a way to screw this up.
Gorin, go get the barrels of pipe weed from the basement and smoke some of it. And this is an order from your prince.
Are we really taking orders from this ratbag?
I am in charge here!
I say it's time for a new leader. We're all
I
starving.
say we follow the Dark Lord's orders!
Then I stick a blade in your guts, you Morgul rat. Who's in charge now, Oglia? Now let's burn this place to the ground and leave these men to their fate. I killed the chieftain!
What's going on?
They are battling each other. The orcs are fighting.
I knew they would. I haven't dealt with a lot of brainless orcs, but they're the only type of orc I've dealt with anyways.
You're gonna be a good prince, laddie.
I say we remain hidden until they stop fighting and all the damage has been dealt. That's when we will strike. Who's in?
I'm with you, laddie. You have my hammer.
And you have my sword.
and you have our tools.
A big Gondorian traitor army! Forward! Charge! Clear the city!
Who is your chieftain, Orc, and where is he? Speak up!
Red eyes he has. He's out front.
Althea, where are you going?
I'm going to take out their leader.
The Prince was weak. Dol Amroth is gonna burn.
Mind your own horse, George. I got this.
Take cover! Dol Amroth is clear. We are victorious!
Let's go find Alfir.
I think we have another problem, guys.
Well, well, well. Look who's here.
I know who you are, but you're not gonna light these explosives. I know it.
I'm afraid that's for me to decide. Stupid human. See, I just need to pull this lever, and the whole place goes kaboom.
What is it you want? Why did you wait for me? Why don't you just blow it up right now?
I wanted to see the look on your smirky face, and ensure the death of the Prince of Dol Amroth for Sauron.
Why does no one ever try to kill the antagonist with a bow? What on Middle-earth? Holy shit! Oh shit, dude! Oh fuck! What? Water in the pocket. Let's go. Gotta hurry.
Must be in here. Althea!
Oh no!
He defused these explosives. This man is the most noble prince Dol Amroth ever knew.
May he rest in peace.
Now let's brace the gate and hope we will have no more orcish company. It's them! Peril and the army!
Sauron has been defeated. What happened here?
We were ambushed. We wouldn't even be alive if it wasn't for Elfir.
Where is he? Where is my son?
I'm sorry. He passed away.
Today we mourn the loss of the 23rd Prince of Dol Amroth. Though he was a prince for only a short while, his loyalty leveled that of all previous rulers. He shan't be forgotten, as he is the reason Dol Amroth had stood ground.
No parent should have to bury their child.
Alfia died honorably. If it wasn't for him, Dol Amroth would have been no more.
May he rest in peace.
One last applause for Elfir, my son.
I think I finally found a way to forgive myself for the mistakes I made in the past. I think that's the first step, right? You agree? I've done too great for us, my dear. Can't pretend I was perfect, leaving you in fear. Oh man, what a world of things I hear. If I could act on my revenge, no way.